Hey, if you clicked onto this video, you are trying to get your DJI Neo up in the air, and that means you need to bind it to your goggles. Now, I'm using the Goggles N3. I believe this process is similar or the same on the other DJI goggles. Also, I'm now connecting to my not motion controller, my FPV controller 3, but the process should be the same for the motion controller also. So this is the last step. We'll forget about this for now. First thing is everything is powered off. Oh, one last thing. The first time that I did this, I wasn't able to connect the Neo to my Goggles N3 because my Goggles N3 needed to have a firmware update. So if you need to update your firmware and you're out and about like I was, the trick or the hack is that you can use your DJI Fly app on your mobile device. So I use an iPhone 16 Pro, use a USB-C or whatever the connector port is for your smartphone, and connect to this USB-C port on the Goggles N3 and do the firmware update. Now, another note about that is when I first connected my smartphone to the Goggles N3, it didn't show a firmware update like inside of the DJI Fly app. So you have to sit there, let it sit and think for a little while. I think for me it was like 2 to 3 minutes before the firmware actually showed up. So if you've connected your Neo and it's working, great. If you're finding this video, I'm guessing you're running into the troubleshooting issue like I have. So connect to your Goggles N3, update the firmware on the Goggles N3, and then do this process. So here's the Neo. Remember, everything power off. Neo is first. We're going to turn it on. One short press, one long press, and now the power is on for the Neo. Now we're going to push one more time. Once it is fully on, we're going to push and hold the power button like this until it beeps. And now it's doing this flashing thing like this. This is in its like bind mode, okay? Now we are going to turn on the Goggles N3. Now I've already bound these, but this is the same process. Mine's gonna go quick, yours might go a little bit slow. So I'm gonna turn the Goggles N3 on, short press, long press, and it's on. And then I'm gonna push and hold the power button until the Goggles N3 start beeping. There we go, hear the beep. Okay, so it connected very, very quickly because it was already connected. And now it's showing me that I don't have a motion or a FPV controller connected. Yours is gonna take a little bit longer than that, but you heard the beep, beep, beep start. That's the binding mode. So they're bound together now. I can see what the Neo can see. I can see my desktop over here. And now I'm gonna connect my remote and it's gonna connect right away because I've already connected these before. I don't remember if there was a bind process for the remote. There is a DJI video tutorial if you search on YouTube, but it's long and it's slow and it takes a while to get through. This is much quicker. I'm under 3 minutes. All right, see you in the next video.